This is Mike Koenigs. I want to invite you to join me for a webcast with Mr. X, the $50 million man. A guy so interesting, so wealthy, and so persuasive and influential that a major movie is being produced about him starring Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by Ridley Scott, and produced by Martin Scorsese. Look, you wouldn't be watching this video unless you wanted to make more money, be more efficient, produce massive value for your customers, and learn how to persuade and influence more effectively. Now, over the past 25 years, I've researched, studied, and invested in and met some of the most powerful, persuasive, and influential people in the world. Many of them earn or are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Those friends and mentors include Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Harvey Mackay, Dan Kennedy, Bill Glazer, David Bach, Dean Graziosi, Joe Sugarman, and 4 billionaires that I've had the pleasure of getting to know, model, and work with personally. You can see from this small stack of books from my very extensive library that I'm always searching for the most powerful strategies, resources, and relationships that will bring more success, wealth, value, and happiness into my life and the lives of my friends, family, customers, and clients. I want you to join me and my special guest, Mr. X, for a free webcast where you'll learn ethical influence and persuasion strategies. I'm putting on this free webcast because one of the biggest objections and excuses that I hear from people who aren't making the kind of money they want to is they hate to sell or they don't know how to sell. Now, there are lots of reasons for this. Some of them are they think selling is manipulative, that salespeople are slimy, they're unethical or controlling, they're calculating, devious, conniving, basically in the same category as politicians. Now, here's what I know to be true. If you aren't making the kind of money that you want to or you think you deserve, you fall into one of 3 categories. Now, which one are you? Either you don't like to sell or you think you don't like to sell. You don't know how to sell, but you want to learn, or you know how to sell, but know that you want to sell better. Now, the real reason that you aren't making the kind of money you want to is you don't know how to sell. And the real reason that you don't know how to sell is you don't understand influence, you don't know how to persuade, or you lack confidence. And there's a couple other major contributors. Those are overwhelm and overload. That's something that anyone is suffering from in this day and age. Now, my guest and I are going to cut to the chase and share with you some incredible information. And it's so good that I recently had my entire company study my guest's information, study his content and his training, and we just had our best month ever with the highest satisfaction and our greatest retention in our 4-year history. Now, it doesn't matter if you're broke or rich, you're a one-person sole proprietor, you have a job, you do affiliate marketing, maybe you're unemployed and looking for a job, or you're making millions of dollars in your own corporation. You need to attend this free webcast and learn from the man whose personal earnings have exceeded over $50 million per year in profit. And no, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme or some live seminar content, some biz op, or some internet marketing voodoo. My guest comes from the real business world. He's personally raised over $1 billion for startups and routinely gets paid $50,000 to $250,000 plus a piece of the companies he consults with. Think you learned something? Now, I know you're going to love him, you're going to learn a ton, and you're going to be very entertained as I grill him on what I believe are the most powerful skills ever, persuasion and influence. Now, all you need to do to join me and Mr. X is sign up, and you'll receive access to the free webcast and a reminder, date, time, and details. Everything's listed below, so can't wait to see you at the webcast. You'll be able to chat with us. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you soon.